There's some people who are a little confused about how the gun ended up in your car. Now, you've been shot over the head here, right here. Your boyfriend is laying dead, shot in the chest.
No. She said she heard the gunshot when she was talking to the security guard.
Okay. Let's get that first straight.
Okay.
When did you were talking? When did you?
Okay, I was putting my laundry away, and Richard hung up the phone, as Patrick said, from talking to him. I believe he was talking to Patrick. I hung up the telephone, and Richard just started going crazy, and I didn't take him seriously. At that time,
how did the gun come into?
He went into my purse, and he got it. It was my gun. He went into my purse, and he got it. He walked up to me. At that time, he just had the gun, but he didn't have the clip. He put it to my stomach. He pulled the trigger one time. It didn't go off, so I didn't take him seriously. And then he had a bottle in his hand of some orange juice that had some gin in it, and he walked up. He was coming towards me with that. I never knew he had the gun. And then next thing I remember, I felt something going through my head, and I was bleeding.
You didn't hear a gun go off?
No, I didn't hear that part.
So then what did you do after you got shot?
I ran out the door to the next door neighbor's door and knocked on the door and asked them could they help me. I was going to die.
Okay.
Then my phone in my room rang again, and I picked it up, and it was my friend JR, and I called to him, help me, please, I'm going to die.
Where was Richard during this time when you ran back in to answer the phone?
Well, he was in the room.
Okay.
And then I ran back outside to the security guard. Me and the security guard was standing outside the door, and we heard the shot go off.
So how did the gun end up out of Richard's hand in your car?
Because when me and the security guard came back into the room, I took the gun out of Richard's hands. I had straddled myself over top of him because his eyes was open, and he was just like laying there, and I was asking him, why is he playing with this gun? I didn't see no blood on him or anything. I straddled myself over top of him. I asked him, why are you playing with this gun? Why are you playing with this gun? And he never answered, and I got up and I went back outside. The security guard told me to wait, and I told the security guard, no, I have to go drive myself to the hospital. And I took the gun and I sit it down in the car, and I started to drive myself, but the police stopped me and they asked me what happened. At the same time, I'm asking them, could you please go get Richard because he's going to hurt himself. Because before this even happened,
Patrick, what was it?
It started with Patrick, who had a part to play with it too.
Let's say, because Patrick has something to say. What is it, Patrick?
I want to question something. You said that you were trying to get yourself to the hospital, take care of yourself. Then why, when you were offered treatment 3 different times, you refused it?
I didn't refuse treatment. That is something that the police.
It was the article that you were quoted on. You were quoted on the article. No. It was the article that they quoted you.
I didn't refuse treatment. I didn't refuse treatment. That is something that they came up with.
Okay, that's getting into a whole different. We've got to take a quick break. I know, Albert, that you have something to say. We'll start with you when we come back. We'll be right back in a minute.
Rolonda, don't let her turn this into a race thing. Oh, no.